Hi everybody, welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs, and this is the final part. I believe this brings us up to part 4 of finishing the ever-lasting project of the um, Ephemera pocket book holder. And this is what we're working on. So thanks for joining in. I know this has been a long project, but you know, I'm not one to work fast. I can't do a video in 30 minutes like a lot of gals can. And it's just kind of nice to chat with everybody and bring you into my world. So this is a 4-part video. So we will finish this today, but thank you for joining in. Thanks for your comments. Thanks to all the new subscribers out there. I really appreciate it. So that being said, let's get started. So before I work on this, in my last video, I was telling you about a book that I was reading. And this is the book here. It's called The Silent Patient by Alex. I don't know if it's Michaelides, but this is the book that I was telling you about. And I think it's a must read for everyone. It's just really, really good. So if you want to know about this, you can go back in part 3, and you can stand listening to me chit chat about a lot of other things before you get to that, or you can just scroll through and see what I have to say about the book. So I just wanted to show you the cover so you knew what it looked like and the author. So in the last video, we did this cute little pocket page here, the front cover, which will work out really handy dandy for me. And then all I did was embellish the pockets here. So these are all done. So now I want to finish the front cover. I want to do the spine, and I want to do the back cover. So the inside front cover is done. And the back cover, I think I'm just going to go, because it's the back cover. This again is another one of Mrs. Cog's downloads. I may use this, or I think I may use this one, because again, I can't get over how well these digis that she created goes with the front cover of my book, and it's the colors and everything. So I think I'll do the same thing that I did to the front. I'm going to square the sides up and bottom, and then I will tear. And I want to use the I would like to use this saying. So if I rip it and come down this way, I'm going to take part of that off. But I could make my pocket a little shorter here. It doesn't have to be that tall. So let me square this up here, take these corners off. Whoop. And I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you've got something fun planned. So we put that there like that. And I may have to, the other one I did by hand. This one I may have to use I may have to cheat and use my metal Creative Memories ripper. I think if I just, because I'd really like to save that saying a little bit. I want this to come across a little bit more for a nice, because I'd like to put that saying, if I can, down below. I do this on, when I do my digis, I do it on photo presentation paper. It's a matte paper. It's a little bit thicker. So it doesn't all, I have to be careful when I use my ripper, because I don't want to, sometimes I've ripped right down the page. And then I've had to make another one. Not that it's any big deal, but I don't know. Anybody that has printers out there, I have two. I have a HP Envy. I think that's the name of it. That's what I printed these out on. And then I have a Epson, which is my workhorse. And I've had that, I can't tell you how long I've had that. And because I do a lot of digital printing, I'm trying to figure out, you know, I mean, a lot of things have gone digital. And I know some gals on Etsy will say, you know, I'll print them out for you. I'd have to compare the prices because ink is getting very hard to find. I buy my ink either at Walmart or Staples, which I've got. I bet you I just blew it. I had a coupon for Staples, and I bet you I missed the deadline. I had a $70 credit, and I was going to get, gosh dang it, I was going to get some ink with it. I'll have to look to see if I can still, if it's still available. Man, oh man. I hate it when I miss those coupons. That's a big savings, but I'll look. I think I have until the 9th. I think today's the 8th. So I think when I get done, I'm going to write myself a note. I'll put it on the back of here. Staples. I'm going to go right to my email, and but at any rate, I took a left-hand turn there. I can't find my inks. I'm having a really hard time finding my inks for my printers. And I talked to the guy at Staples. So when I went to Staples, I hate doing this, but I bought everything they had. I need for my Epson, I take, it's 125. That's the number that I need. That's the cartridge, 125. They only had 3 left, and it said due to shortages, you know, we don't know when our next shipments come in. So I took them all. Then I went to Walmart, and I did the same thing for my Hewlett Packard. And then I did this. I went to Walmart, and they didn't have any ink at Walmart. So I'm like, oh, this isn't good. So I'm kind of torn. I have to be very careful if I am printing something out that, you know, I want to use it. I will be using it because I have a feeling it's going to be hard. There's still going to be a shortage of ink out there. Okay, good. This back is done. So these are all the sayings from Mrs. Cog's Crafts that I showed you in part 3 of fairies. And I'm going to, because this is going to be my fairy book where I store a lot of my items that I collect about fairies. So I'm going to put all of these in the back here, which will work out really well. So that's where those will go. I'm going to give that time to dry. And then let's do the front cover and the spine, and then we'll be good to go. So again, this is from Mrs. Cog's Crafts. And I originally thought I was going to do something like this. However, I really want to, because this is going to be sitting on my bookshelf, and I'd really like to know that this is my fairy journal. Not journal, my ephemera holder. So I'm thinking about putting this on the side, which I think would be lovely. And maybe I will take one of, I just don't know if I want to, I might do this with a piece of linen, cut it down, and I might do it with the green. I pulled this green out, and fray it. And these are just fat quarters. I think this was a fat quarter that I got at Walmart. When I used to make my oh, come on, Barbie. Mine's a terrible thing to waste. When I used to make my sewing pattern, vintage sewing pattern bags for the linings. These bags. I used to buy, this was my mom's, but when I made my sewing bags, I needed, the fat quarters worked out really well. So I think I will attach this to that. I might have to cut this down a little bit more. Just take a little bit of this side off. Too much. I can get hold of this to rip it, and I may not be able to. That's a tiny little piece I want to tear. So maybe what I should do is just fray it and then cut the yeah, I kind of messed that up, didn't I? Let me just trim this. I don't really want to trim it though, because I know exactly what's going to happen. I'll tell you, these Cricut tools really come in handy for all my little jobs, especially when I ain't got no fingernails. I gotta find some busy work at night, because we watch these murder mysteries. We have Acorn TV. I don't like American TV anymore. There's nothing on. I think it's stupid. I think a lot of shows insult your intelligence. So we got a subscription to Acorn TV. My brother actually got it. My mother was both of my parents were huge murder mystery. We always had Perry Mason on in the house. Any murder mystery show. They loved the Angela Lansbury. What show was that? She was the detective. I know somebody's yelling it to me. I can't hear you. What was that? Murder, She Wrote. Thank you. Whoever was screaming that in my ear, thank you. So that's one really good hand-me-down that my brother and I got from my parents. He loves, I don't know who loves it more, him or I, murder mysteries. So right now we're watching on BBC, I think it's called Broadmoor. We just finished Doc Martin, which was brilliant. If you haven't seen Doc Martin, watch it. It's a great show. They're making one more series. I think there was nine series. And let's take this down a little bit. I can take this down here. So we finished Doc Martin, and I wanted a really good murder mystery. And I think it's Broadmoor. We're into season 1, episode 3, and it's just brilliant. It's set in New Zealand, and it's about this. I think that'll be fun. It's about this detective that comes to town, and he drives an old vintage car, which is just fantastic. And he loves country western music. He's actually a real cutie. I'm falling in love with him. I just think he's really handsome. He's got a little bow-legged. He's got a little bit of being bow-legged. He wears cowboy boots. I just love him. And the music in there is great. I just did some research because my brother and I were commenting on the music that they play. And the gal's name is Tammy Nelson. And she looks like a throwback from the 50s. And she's kind of rhythm and blues, but country. They play her music through the entire show. And I'm hooked. I just downloaded all of her music on Spotify. I'll put her information in my description list as well. She is brilliant. Brilliant, I say. Brilliant. Okay, I like that. I think that's gonna be really nice. And I'm going to use my wonderful Fabric Fusion because I have not gotten a new bottle of Fabri-Tac yet. And this beast is a monster. There's still quite a bit in it, but it leaks out. I think I'm going to end up putting this in a little jar and using a paintbrush when I have a larger project to do. So yeah, if it has murder in the title and mystery, I'm all about it. I've read some really good murder mysteries recently. Since summer. I think this is book number 9 since June. I'm just plowing through all these little books. Okay, and let's see. I need to clean that off real quick. I'm going to get my little Scentiva disinfectant wipes. These are great for cleaning these mats. This is the Pacific Breeze and Coconut. So I'm going to take a trip to Key West right now for about 2 minutes. Get that cleaned up off of here so I don't get that. That's the only thing with Eileen's. I should have put something under it. I remembered how thin this is, and there, we'll let that dry. So I hope everybody liked that. I wish you could smell it. It really does smell so nice. Oh my gosh. It smells like I've got a pina colada next to me. So, all right, now let's get this on here. And I think that'll be good. And I'm going to pick this up to do it. But yeah, if you haven't tuned in to parts 1 and 2, how to make this, I think you should. It's just a fun little project. You know, it's just different. As I actually did 2. One with the and I even have, I think I have some little fairy charms I could even hang on the side of this, which would be so cute. I know people use a lot of they use makeup bags for ephemera and to hold their ephemera, but I really like these. I love making them. They're just fun. In your imagination, you can just let your imagination run wild. So there's the spine. Let me just clean this off real quick. I got that. All right, and now let's do the front cover. And we'll call it an ephemera holder. So I think I will use one of these here. I like this one. Life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale. Isn't that true? Someday you'll be old enough to start reading fairy tales. Yeah, I'll do this when there are fairies at the bottom of the garden, because this really, with the flower here, I think that would be really cute. So let's do this one, and we will round our edges to continue the theme on the inside sayings. I could actually make, now that I think about it, I have enough, fairy goodies. I could actually make a fairy card holder. They would be really pretty. I think I may just have to do that. I could put a couple of those in my shop. And then if they don't sell, guess who gets to use them? I do. That's why I'm never heartbroken if something doesn't sell in my shop, because I just get to, I think we will do this. I just get to take it back and use it for myself. All right. I think I'm going to put this up here. I think that will be good up there. All right. Yeah, this is just a quick little video to get this done. this will go right up here. Yeah, I really like this. This is going to be very party. Ain't that party? There we go. Cute, cute, cute. So when I get done with this, I'm going to take my, I can't say it too loud because they'll come bounding in my room, my 2 pups for a WALK. And then I have a whole bunch of my mom's craft boxes that I need to go through. I'm going to get them, I've got a whole bunch of her craft stuff I'm going to get listed in my Etsy and my eBay shop. I've sold a lot of her items. I really have a hard time. I have a hard time letting go of my mom's, especially her craft items. And I think, oh, you know, maybe someday I'll do plastic canvas again. And we have, between her and I, we could open a store with all our counted cross stitch. But I can't keep it all. And I can't keep it for a granddaughter, or that's way down the road. I don't know what she'd be interested in. By the time she's my age, I'd be dead and gone. So I don't know. It's hard. It's very hard, but you know, I can't keep everything. If I had to keep everything, I'd keep my mom. I would just keep her around forever. But unfortunately, life doesn't work like that. Just too bad. So, all right, there you have it. So we have the front cover. We have our spine. So when I set it on my desk, or on my shelf, I will know that this is my fairy journal. And then we have the inside done. We have the back pocket, and it's so cute. So I'm going to get my postcards in there. I'm going to get the rest of my little words. And I am going to take my fairy stickers off of here. This was my mom's. My mom did all kinds of crafts, and she used this to keep whatever she was working on in. And she used to bring this from room to room. This is just the cat's meow. So I keep all my stickers in here from Spix Pix, and some other little goodies, but mostly everything in here is from Spix Pix that I keep and I use when I need her items. So I'm going to keep this right in this bag. There's no need to take these out, and I can store them in here. So here we go. And then eventually what I'll do is I will also run some more items off from Mrs. Cog, her sheets, and I'll be able to store them right in the larger pockets here. But for now, I'm just going to get these in here. I'll put some of these in the front. And I'll put some of these in the back. And I'll put this shorter one in the back here so I can see that. And then let's see, let's take a look at these, see how I want to put these. If I should do by color, reds, yellows, a lot of yellow and a lot of I just love these. Or if I want to do by seasons. These are oak trees, flowers, fruit. We have the lavenders. Here's a Christmas. Blues. Maybe I'll sort by colors. This is Alice in Wonderland. I want to get those in there. That's more of a Christmas. Floral, floral, floral. These are all the yellow or oranges, reds, yellows. These are solo, purple, solo, pink. Pink, purple, yellow. These look like a winterberry. Berry. These are just so adorable. More yellow. I think I'll solo. Yellow, winter, blue. I had a blue here. There's the purples. All right, let's get some of these out of my hair. Okay. We can put those there. We'll put the reds over here. Let's do the solo blues, and they can go there. These are mostly your golden colors. Oh, I've got some purples here. Purple, 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 blue, blue. Purples. Let's do the blues next. There's another purple. Let's move Gary out of the way here. Some blues. Let's see, what else do we have here? Pink. These are berries. You can do berries, berries. These are fruits and flowers, I guess we'll put in these. These are the pinks. I'll put her in with the solo girls. Pink. Let's see, where's my... I can put that one in there. Let's see. Pine cone. These are all trees. I think I'll leave the trees. These are all trees. Berries with the trees. Flower, 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 flower. Put that one pink one there. And then I have room in the back for my Alice in Wonderland. Perfect. And then I will... Where am I going to put my little... I'll put my little fairies in here with this one pink postcard. And there you have it. We've got these here from Mrs. Coggs. I'll put these in a little... Actually, I'll put these right in with the fairies. My little extra words that I've cut. There you go. She's all finished. She's all finished. So we have a nice little fairy ephemera pocketbook holder with our little interior pocket. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 10 nice holders. And like I said, don't forget, you can also, if you have some larger items, they can also go right up inside here. You know, larger sheets. You could keep your bigger items and the interior. And that's it. And then we have our back. Our back cover. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that this is done. I'm excited that I was able to share this with everybody. Yeah, and I just think these are wonderful little books. So thanks everybody for joining in, and I will see you in my next video. Enjoy your day. Get out and give everybody a hug that you haven't been able to hug in over a year. Don't forget to tell them how much you love them, how much you care about them, and have a really great day, everybody. All right, bye-bye.